Hey there, YouTube friends. Masked Bandit here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Been a week or two since the last Yeti update, but as you know, the Planet Zoo Aquatic DLC dropped on the channel. Got a couple videos of that. If you're curious where the other videos for the other animals in the pack are, they will be coming along eventually, but I did want to get this finished before Christmas. And so actually today is the last build episode. We're going to make this a three-parter, and then right before Christmas you can expect a POV video of Yeti this coaster. Mwahaha. So we're picking up where we left off in the last episode with most of the terrain from most of the layout completed, which means that today's big idea is gonna be the station and the final chunk of the coaster. Like, you can see the disparity here between all of this and then this. So this is what we're working on today. We're gonna make all this look really pretty and hopefully look good. Gonna be putting in the station and doing the final bit of terrain work, path work, lighting, some basic lighting package, and some other little bits and bobs here that hopefully we'll get to as we go along. So I hope you're excited to see where we're headed with this. I know I am, so let's head right into it. As you can see, it is station time. We are beginning working on the station build here. The main inspiration, big shout out to Uakins, Bro Nation member and buddy of mine. He suggested that we look at Kenobi Lake, that we look at Untamed in Kenobi Lake. It is a Eurofighter, but the station is just gorgeous. Super kind of rusticy, vloggy, Vikingy. It's got a little bit of exactly what I was going for as far as rusticness goes. You can see we've got some path layout here. No switchbacks for this. I mean, I could, but since this is kind of a one-off project, I'm alright with being a little less fidgety on all those hyper details. So we've got a nice little simple path here that will wind up to the station, but you can see here the materials, lots of stone and wood, and trying to lock in the look of the roof structure from Untamed. You'll notice we have some uneven pillars here, something I noticed, and we will be fixing that. It is not accurate. In an effort to kind of clean this up here, I wanted to have this log cabin kind of look here. In the reference, I think it's actually on the other side. It's on the exit side of the path, but the nice thing is we have this big open space on the platform here that makes no sense because Planet Coaster platforms are huge. So by making this some sort of storage or something, I have no idea, but I think it looks cool and it allows me to eat up some real estate. So what I'm kind of working on here is a little template here that I'm going to be copying and pasting all the way down, just because, you know, if you have a gridded piece, you can just take everything with it and easily copy and paste. So we're going to get one segment just about complete, and then we are going to paste it on down. And that's what we're planning to do. So you can see, oh, these are just log beams. So this is piece by piece. It is not a wall set. You can see back here, we still need to add the back. We need to get rid of Mr. Archer, but whatever. He's there for scale for now. Yeah, not much. Doesn't look like a lot, but hopefully you can see the direction it's headed in. One of the issues I'm having to cover up these, so I'm using in-game rocks, and then using the snow rocks nested on top to make them look a bit more snow-covered. And such as that. We've got our exit path here going under the pre-chain section of the coaster. Just a nice simple thing, and we've connected it all the way back to the entrance. Yeah, so that's where we are at. Baby steps, but we'll be making some good progress here relatively quickly. And like I said, once you get the wedge, that one section completed, it's really not hard at all to copy and paste. You can see that we haven't fixed. Yeah, we've fixed the beams here. They are now equal to each other. You can see it much better inside the station, but all I had to do was get one of these completed and then just paste it on over. And you can see here we've gone with some holiday decorations to kind of make it feel a little more you know, this is a holiday project, so let's make it feel that way. If I switch it to nighttime, nice warm station glow. It's a little dark over here. We'll add some more lights, but I do like the white twinkling lights in here. Very festive, very nice atmosphere. It actually kind of reminds me of Emax Magnus's entry to the Brodown, the Summer Brodown that he ended up winning along with Remnant. His station was so happy and friendly for such a dark and twisted ride like Krampus. But yeah, once I got this, I was like, oh, that kind of reminds me of that, so that makes me happy. We finished off this section here. You can see from this angle, everything's looking all right. It's a little low clearance here, just barely, but I'm all right with that. That low ceiling is okay. But I do like the way it looks from inside here. You got the nice high vaulted ceilings, the detail, a little bit of detail here on the woodwork. But yeah, the station now, the building itself is mostly completed. You can see we've got rocks most of the way around. Still have to do the backside here, but you can start to see I put some trees in. Things are starting to feel a little more complete now. We've got the retaining fence here, the retaining wall along the outside here for people who might think that maybe running inside this area would be good. Nice tall fence that they hopefully can't climb. Yeah, and you get a nice view of the train going up the lift. Now it's time to just develop this area some more. We've got the station in, but it looks so out of place because it's missing all of its surroundings. So let's fix that, eh? We are getting so much closer to completion at this stage. Hopefully you agree. I did more detail work. The last little bit of the station to do was to add that front wooden support structure with the sign of the coaster. I know that those letters are a little big, but I like the style of them, so I'm gonna roll with it. We also have a custom little roof line on top there that is in the reference. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm going to keep it, I think, just because it took a long time to do. That is, by the way, a Theme Maker's Toolkit spire there. So you'll also notice I changed the color on the coaster to orange instead of yellow. I think that looks better. I think it matches the station better, actually, which is pretty cool. You'll see now we also have lights going up the lift hill, which means that we have some lighting we can show off. Still nothing for peeps in the area regarding lighting, but that will be something that we can take care of. But if I switch it to nighttime, or early morning, I suppose, you can see that our lift hill is all illuminated. But if I come around this way, if I come around this way, we've got ourselves a really nice purple glow. And that is the first little bit. Oh man, that's pretty cool. We have our first bit of lighting. You can see it go over there. On our coaster, we are going to illuminate just this part right here, the ending turns here. We're going to illuminate the first inversion and some of the bigger elements on the coaster just a little bit. I know that in real life a lot of times they don't do this. I know we were all shocked a couple summers ago when we went to Cedar Point at just how dark the rides were outside of the station area. But yeah, so just a little bit of look at what the lighting is shaping up to be on the ride itself. As you can see, this is all as dark as can be. And in fact, let me put it back to daytime for you so you can get a better idea of what's actually happening here. I built this weird little cover here. I kind of like it. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I think it's nice. It was just to break up the monotony of the rocks and a way to make it feel supported. I don't know. I like the big thick logs. I really wanted to use them here. So hopefully you think it looks okay. And then it kind of ties into the roof on the station. I don't know. It's there. I like it. I like it enough. One of the things I really like though are the railings, the fences up there. Those kind of fantasy fences fit in really well in this rustic style. So here we are at the completed, where I'm going to call it completed, Yeti RMC coaster. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm Really pleased with this sign. I wasn't sure about throwing another Yeti in there. We have one in the ride, but it goes by so fast. And this is such a great asset that I really wanted to show it off again. Use the same signage down here as we did up there to kind of tie it in. Nice little enter sign here. Tried to cover up the cement bollards, but added some custom light fixtures here. And these torches are really cool. I'm not sure I've ever really used them because they don't seem super realistic for an actual theme park, having torches potentially within guests' reach. But I like them in this situation. I think they look really, really good. You also see there's some benches and some bins around just to kind of make it feel a little bit more completed. I do also want to show you, for all you people who are into the more realistic details, I do have a very simple, where is it, transfer station and stuff back here. Don't at me if it's, I know it's probably really incorrect. It is super simple, just to show that, yeah, I've thought about it. But we've got that, and we've got the storage shed for the car, the train, if they're only going to run one train on it. But yeah, that is it as far as extra details go. Where this really shines, no pun intended, except for totally pun intended, is at night. So I wanted to show you what the lights do, the difference the lights make. So immediately you get this cold coaster in the back with the purples. And then the warmth of these little lights, they almost feel Viking to me, which I am absolutely fine with. I think it ties into our station really well. And I don't care that I've probably overused them. I really like them. So deal with it. But you can see, I'm really, really happy. And we've got our Yeti sign here at night with the glowing red eyes. I mean, come on. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Like, come on. So yeah, that is, let me show you just a bit more of the lighting here. Let me get out of Tegid Cam and I can go ahead and show you more of an overview here. We've done a lot of lighting up front here to make this area alive at nighttime. And then again, with the warm glow of the station, I'm really happy. The lift hill nice and bright. And you can see just little bits of lighting at the tops here of these inversions as we see the coaster rumble through. We illuminated this area with the water here with a nice dark blue. But then this is all in darkness, and you know what? I'm all right with that. Like I said, a lot of the coasters I've been on are pretty dark. And then this whole trench area is also well lit, so I'm totally okay with all that. And then it heads back into the station, and you get your nighttime overview. So that's Yeti, my friends, and there's not much left to show you except for the POV, but you're going to have to wait for that. So I hope you're excited to see a POV of this. I'm excited to make it. It's been a long time since I've made a POV of a coaster. A really long time. I think my last one was the Flying Coaster Condor, and I think that was even before we finished Bro Coaster. So it has been a hot minute since I've had a POV. So if you've enjoyed this video, do hit the like button. And if you haven't, please do consider subscribing so you don't miss anything on my channel. And with all that being said, have yourself a great day, great night, great whatever. And I will see all of you, hopefully, for the POV of this coaster in just a few short days. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.